It is deeply frustrating because if the committee had been allowed to do its job, many of these issues could have been resolved. Which committee are we talking about?
The Police Portfolio Committee, honorable member.
So it has not been allowed to do its job.
I was blocked. I have tried to get truth out of these generals, and there was no assistance from the management of the committee.
You tried to do what?
I tried to get answers out of these people, out of General Masimola in particular, and it just wasn't allowed.
Answers about what?
The hotels, the cell phone grabbers, the security.
So that is after you opened the case, right?
Yes, Chief.
So was it necessary for them to give answers to you whilst you have opened the case? Because
No. Chief,
the matters you were asking about were under investigation.
I think you have a fair point on the hotels, but then that didn't happen when I requested the security clearances of certain generals. When I spoke about the 100 million rand Mandrax bust, that was never reported, that no longer exists. Those were the questions I was coming at.
You know, initially I was under the impression that you were not aware that the documents that you claim to have found under your door were classified. I thought you were not aware. But you've just said when you were answering Honorable Ngola, they were written top secret.
One. Only one.
So why did you not take them to Parliament?
That was marked top secret.
To the committee?
No, it was marked top secret.
So when you took them to the police station, were you opening a case or you were submitting them?
No, I did not submit them.
What were you doing?
I opened the case. I was waiting for the investigating officer to contact me. Then I ran it over.
Let's go to paragraph 45. We are talking about a transgression which was endorsed by the National Commissioner.
Just hold a second, Chief, when I'm struggling with my arm, please.
And we are saying this transgression, we are calling it a transgression because we are saying it is against SAPS protocol.
It is.
The media briefing.
Act 56 of, I think it's 56 of the SAPS media policy.
What does it say?
It says that you're not allowed to threaten journalists, and also you're not allowed to make claims that you cannot substantiate.
So which claims were made?
That there are political, that there are members of parliament shielding cartels.
I beg your pardon?
That there are members of parliament that are shielding cartels. It was said.
So has that not been substantiated?
No. It has not been substantiated because Mkhwanazi says so doesn't make it a fact.
No, I think you must say you don't agree with what.
No, it has not been substantiated, Chief.
Don't say it has not been substantiated.
My leader, just because you agree with it does not mean it's substantiated. No evidence was brought before.
Just because you disagree with him doesn't mean it has not been substantiated.
So we can agree to disagree.
Okay. You are saying on paragraph 32. Matlala was the cash funeral of either General Masemula or Pegitela, or both. What evidence do you have to prove this?
You know, Vusikat Matlala has essentially put himself in jail by admitting that he's given Pegitela a cash gratification.
And then with regards to Masemula?
I don't believe you can separate Masemula and Pegitela, because if you look at the logical points of it, like Honorable James said earlier, if you connect the dots, Vusikat Matlala received this tender. The National Commissioner has admitted that he was aware of the process, but he didn't stop it.
Of which process?
That Vusikat Matlala was about to receive the tender. He's admitted it.
No, but I'm asking evidence here because we are making.
Chief, I'm connecting the dots for you. Why is it okay that Sentimule can connect dots, but Fadiel
those dots are invisible?
No, Chief. No,
I don't see any dots here.
No, Chief.
They are only seen by you. Which dots are you talking about?
Chairperson.
Yeah, I'm asking for evidence.
The chairperson. May I speak to the chairperson? Chairperson, I'm going to ask that I be treated as every witness before me. The witness before me was allowed to connect the dots. I was sitting right there. The person who brought us here said, in my thoughts, in my opinion. But now I'm connecting the dots for this honorable member, and I'm asking that you allow me to do it.
No, but dots can't be imaginary.
What?
I'm talking about.
Am I imagining the fact that Vusikat Matlala received a 360 million rand tender?
Which
Am I imagining that?
Which
am I imagining that he got 50 million ran out of the SAPS?
Which
Am I imagining this?
No.
Am I imagining the fact that Masimola is the accounting officer for the SAPS?
Yeah, calm down, then I'll ask
So
you
you got the dots. I'll calm down now.
Calm
Thank you.
down, then I'll ask you questions. I'm asking you about evidence. Which evidence do you have which suggests that Masemula benefited
Let me answer you this way.
unduly from Mr. Matala?
Let me answer you this way. If Masimola does not receive a gratification, why doesn't he stop this madness?
Why doesn't he?
Why doesn't he stop this madness? Why doesn't he stop the tender or the payments? Why does he allow it to flow?
No, I'm not saying you must guess here and ask
I'm asking
questions.
a question, Chief. I'm not
saying,
guessing.
do you have evidence?
I've just given you the evidence.
But do you have evidence?
Okay, I'll tell you what, Chief. Let me concede the fact that I wasn't an eyewitness. But then let me ask this portfolio
So
to
you don't have, except
Can I
these dots,
finish?
except these dots that
Honorable
you are talking
Nomvalo,
about.
can I finish? Can the witness talk?
The person, you can pass the mic to Honorable Skosana. Thank you.
Only-
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon, Mr. Adams.
Good evening to you, Honorable Leader.
Madam, you testified that you found an envelope containing documents alleged exposing criminal activity within crime intelligence that has been slipped under your office in I think I'm not sure whether there's a carpet there. But I guess that we can get a footage who has put those envelopes there, because in our offices, there's CCTV cameras there. Am I right?
There's a camera in the passage there. And I would have thought that state security would have looked at that already.
Yeah, the Chair, I think that's the first thing we should do. That we must, exactly get who put that envelope under the office of Mr. Adams. I think the Secretary will have that for us. Can you tell the committee who authored those documents and how they were authenticated or verified, and why you accepted them as credible evidence before you open a criminal case?
Honorable Skosana, for the sake of time, I'm just going to refer to my previous testimony that I had no idea if these things were credible or authentic. I don't know who put it together. That is why I decided to hand it over to the right investigating body.
Yeah, but before you do that, you look at them, am I right?
I did.
Now, before you open a case, I mean, you can't just take a document because somebody said Honorable Nomvalo and Honorable Skosana have shot someone outside there, then you go to the police, am I right?
Yes, you can.
You'll apply your mind.
Yes, you can. It's up to the NPA to decide it is a case. That's why you open the docket.
Now,
I'll walk you through the process if you want me to.
No, I understand that. I understand very well.
But then, Honorable Member, don't tell me I can't do it.
No, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm saying that if people bring envelopes in your office every day, are you going to open cases every day?
Yes, all day.
Okay. You indicated that you did not initially hand over the documents when opening the cases because you feared the information was classified. Why were you fearing the information was classified?
There was one document that was written top secret and it looked official.
Well, was it outside the envelope?
No, it was inside the envelope.
So you opened the envelope?
Yes, I opened it. I had to read it. I mean, how else am I going to know what's in there?
Yeah. Now, and so I'm asking you, you said you feared, you were afraid of looking at this document. Am I right? It's in your statement anyway.
Honorable Skosana, I am from Lavendale 7945. We are afraid of nothing.
Yeah,
I opened the thing and I feared that it might be false.
You feared that it might be false. Now, can you explain where those documents were stored and who had access to them, and whether there were verifiable chain of custody existed for the committee to assess their integrity? Talking about the committee.
I'm sorry, my brother. I can't explain because I've no idea where they came from. I don't know. There's a part of me that says I can't be the only member of this house that received those documents. Because we're a two-seat party. And I'm sure that somebody slipped that documents to many, many people. Yeah, I'm just sure nobody else. Can I finish, please?
Yeah, because...
you asked me a question. Can I finish, please?
Yeah,
please.
You responded already.
I'm just telling you that I think I was the only one foolish enough to see this thing through.
Now, you rely on advice from the late General Lincoln regarding the handling of these allegations. Am I right?
If I did not take the advice of Andre Lincoln, I would probably be in jail for sharing classified information.
When was that? On which month did you spoke to General Lincoln?
It was in the same week that I got, I think it was a day or two after.
No, when?
And I think-
Which month is it?
I think it was in October. It is somewhere. If you want me to search, I can, but I don't want to use your time.
October when?
Just give me 1 second, please, Chief. I do not want to perjure myself. Just please. My head and dates, we are not the best of friends. Can you just find me the first page, please, man? Please. I'll give you the date if you want to keep going, Honorable Skosana.
I'll wait for you.
Okay.
Because that's where the matter is now.
The first page. Sorry, man. Don't you have my statement as well? Oh, yeah, I got it. Sorry. I'm sorry, I gave her the wrong documentation. It was in the last week of October
Which year?
in 2024, sir.
2024, am I right? Now, and when did you open the case?
The case numbers will give me the dates. I can share that with you. Have you got the case numbers there? Thank you. I'm looking for the case numbers. I've got it here. I didn't expect.
Okay, why you are busy? It's fine because of time. Did General Lincoln personally review the documents you received, and did he provide any written advice or corroborating evidence that supports the seriousness of these allegations?
I told General Lincoln what the documents were about, and he asked me if they were top secret in any of them, and I said yes, and he said, then don't show it to me. You'll get into trouble for that.
But you're in trouble already because you look at them as well.
I'm in trouble for receiving it.
No, I'm saying, you say, no, receiving is something else. You look at those documents, am I right?
I opened the envelope, yeah. That's what
So you look at them.
So if you get an envelope in your office, you're not opening it.
No, I'm asking.
No,
I'm
I'm
saying
asking.
he said to you.
No,
But you can't ask me. Remember,
Chief,
I'm the one who's asking you.
I'm expecting you to be reasonable, but you're not.
I'm
saying
very
to you-
reasonable.
I'm saying to you, if you find an envelope on your desk, you're not opening it. So you're not doing your job.
No. I'm saying to you, you say General Lincoln said you should not look at those.
He said to me, don't show me the documents.
Right. Now, you testify that after being warned, the first docket might be suppressed. You open a similar case at Orlando and Laklachte police station. Why were you opening cases in 2 different police stations?
Because
In fact, it's 3. It's not even
3.
Yes.
So what happens is what happens is that when my dockets are collected here at Grand Central, I decide to make it hard for someone. Whoever.
Someone.
Well, right now it looks like Lieutenant General Peter Jacobs.
Yeah, but do you have evidence that is Peter J. Jacobs?
The evidence I'm relying on is General Sentamule, who spoke before me.
No. I'm asking you that. Remember when you open a case, you can't say the evidence is me.
Chief, nowhere in my statement do I allege that General Peter Jacobs collected my documents. I say my documents were collected.
Yeah, but my question is, did you have evidence on what you are alleging? I'm asking you why you went to 3 police stations.
And if you'll allow
and let me just finish by saying to you, perhaps you can clarify these 3 dockets, whether they were identical and whether you inform investigators in Gauteng that the duplicate cases has already been opened in the Western Cape.
the documents were not identical. The reason I went to different police stations was just in case somebody was collecting my dockets again, I'd make it harder for them. And none of them were duplications. And no, I did not tell the police in Gauteng that the dockets were collected in Cape Town. I felt it was none of their business.
Now, you suggest that SAPS official attempted to suppress the dockets by diverting them to provincial office. What documentary proof or official records do you have that shows the removal of those dockets was procedural or irregular or part of a deliberate cover-up?
I am not an investigator. A man who I trust with my children's lives told me my documents were collected. That was good enough for me. What has since transpired, especially on the sworn statement of General Sentimule, was that my documents were in fact, actual fact collected, and that it was found to be with Lieutenant General Peter Jacobs. Now, I am not saying she's right. I'm saying this is her testimony.
Yeah, but now I need your testimony now, Honorable Adams. You testify that you met Inspector General of Intelligence and handed the information to Advocate Governor, am I right?
Yes, sir.
So you had copies of this document. You opened cases, then you went again to the Inspector General.
If you listened to my statement now the other night, I did not hand any information to the police. The copy that I had, I gave it to the IG.
So when you opened the case, you just opened cases in those.
I just gave a statement, a sketch of what was of what had happened, and that I wanted further investigation.
But because you were afraid of something, what were you afraid of?
A few things: my life, the documents disappearing, the suppression of the case, further cover-ups. I can go.
Yeah, but why then do you open a case if you are afraid of dockets to go missing?
What are my options, Honorable Skosana?
No, I'm asking
The
you.
only place I can open where I can get a case number and have something investigated is with the SAPS. I can't have it done from Parliament.
Yeah.
I can't have it done from the hospital. I can't have it done from the civic.
True, I understand that.
Can I finish?
Yeah, I understand that.
Everybody's asking this question, but nobody's telling me you should have done that.
No, I'm saying to you, remember, you don't trust the police, am I right?
Not at all.
But you still went to the police station to open cases in the police station, am I right?
I know people that don't like the day hospital, but they have to go and get their tablets there. I don't trust the police, but I needed a case number.
Yeah, now,
Am I right?
Or you only needed a case number, not the matter to be investigated.
I wanted the thing on record.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
That's what I'm saying.
Chief, my statement requires further investigation.
Yeah.
So,
Now-
so what I'm asking for is further investigation, as long as I'm in possession of a case number. So if they hijack, I can move against it.
Now, you made an allegation against General Khumalo that his testimony relied on the material generated by, what do you call it?
AI.
ChatGPT. Yeah. Do you have evidence of that?
If you read his testimony and read what AI gives you, it's virtually identical. But I'm glad you bring up General Khumalo, Chairperson, because I would like to retract my retraction now the other night. General Khumalo was in actual fact the head of crime intelligence KZN at the time of the KZN uprisings, Honorable Skosana.
No, I understand.
No,
that.
no, no. Can I
but
finish?
I'm asking about the,
No,
the
just because
evidence.
you just triggered something. You asked me to retract. I retracted. I retracted wrongly. He was the head of intelligence KZN.
Yes.
He was the reason for the failure of intelligence that led to the deaths of 300 people. But back to the point again.
Sorry, can you, I beg your pardon? You said for the failure of?
He was the reason intelligence failed KZN with the 2021 uprisings.
Do you have evidence of that?
The Human Rights Commission will tell you. I've got the report here if you want it.
Yeah, no.
Brilliant. I'll give it to you right now.
No, listen to me. We all know the report from all our state institutions, whether it's Human Rights Commission, but I'm saying, you are saying to us today that the person who's responsible for the upheavals of the July 2021 is General Khumalo.
Chief, that's not me saying it's the Human Rights Commission making a finding.
I'm asking you now, because I'm talking to you. Human Rights Commission will call them at the right time if we
Honorable
need to.
Skosana,
I'm just asking you.
Honorable
Say,
Skosana,
are you saying?
Let me help you. You're
Yes.
asking me for evidence. I'm saying here's the Human Rights Commission report. That's evidence. That is evidence.
Entirely on John.
That is evidence admissible in court. You don't need to like it, but that is a fact.
No, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just asking you to say, are you saying today that because the Human Rights Commission says that in one of, not necessarily in one of the, you are saying it's General Khumalo who is responsible for July 21 unrest?
I'm not saying he's responsible for the unrest. I'm saying he's responsible for the failure of intelligence.
The failure of the intelligence.
Yes.
And General Mkhwanazi, you said because he was on leave.
Man goes on leave while his province is burning, so there's nothing I can do about that.
No, I'm saying we are blaming him as well for him to be on leave.
I'm telling you the man went on leave, sir. I'm telling you that any man who would have stood by the hospital window and watched his province burn should have been fired.
So I'm asking you, you know, it's not about sentiments here. I'm asking you a simple question. Are you saying it was wrong for General Mkhwanazi to be on leave because they are banning Spar supermarket or they are banning a stadium or whatever?
Because 150,000 people lost their jobs and 300 people lost their lives. He shouldn't have been on leave.
Let me say to you, if he was in, those people would have been alive today.
We could have saved lives.
I'm asking you.
We
now.
could have saved lives.
Yeah.
The troops work best when the general is
let
there.
me ask you, Mr. Adams.
I'm not saying that 300 people wouldn't have died. I'm saying we could have saved 1 life, 10 lives, 15 lives. Who knows?
Yeah, but remember, those culprits, if I may ask you, are those culprits being arrested as we speak here?
You know, this is something that I feel very passionately about because the 300 people killed during the KZN riots, those were politically motivated deaths. And the PKTT is not investigating that.
No.
So you are asking the wrong person if the culprits are being arrested.
No. Some others is not politically, as you say. It was thugs. Thugs who killed. I don't know if you want to mention their name because you know them in a particular suburb. They've maimed people passing the door. Innocent people. You know that.
Honorable Skosana, the Human Rights Commission says it was politically motivated, and I take their word over yours. Are we okay?
No, but let me tell you, the fountain of wisdom is not only human rights commission in this country. We have many institutions here. We've got parliament as well.
Chief,
we need to probe that. We can't say because Human Rights Commission said so, then we are closing our eyes.
I will welcome you, Chief, if you start probing it, but that's what I have before me right now. That is a finding, that is accepted, and that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, now, you criticize the SAPS leadership for failing to name cartels operating in South Africa. Can you provide the committee with an independent intelligence report, case files, or investigating finding confirming the existence of such cartels that SAPS allegedly ignored?
Can I answer you like this? At the press conference, the cartels was the headline. At the ad hoc committee, there was no information on the cartels. You can't ask
why are you saying it was headlines?
Can I finish?
Yeah, but
can I qualify my answer?
Yeah, okay.
Skosana, this can't work, my brother, man. Please. If you
but don't mislead us, please. Because when you say headlines on the July 16 about cartels.
The most striking part of that July 6 press conference was the cartels.
Yeah, but that's for you. For me, it was not, and for other people, it's not.
Let me retract.
Yeah.
But at the July 6 press conference, it was about cartels and the existence of cartels and the politicians protecting cartels. And at the ad hoc committee, it was we've got no evidence of this.
Yeah.
Then they name a thug. Vusikat Matlala is a thug as a cartel boss.
No.
But they've got no proof of that either.
Yeah,
so you, Honorable Skosana, you cannot ask me for the evidence of cartels if the head of intelligence can't provide you evidence of cartels.
Yeah.
He's the one sitting with a R1 billion budget, not me.
Yeah, but listen to me, Mr. Adams. If you have evidence is not information. Information is not evidence. We are giving me information. That's not evidence. There's a huge difference between evidence and you said there's facts. And I'm saying to you, isn't correct for you that you have facts. It's facts for yourself. You cannot be facts for all of us. We must still probe that. Do you agree?
Any investigation starts with information.
Yeah, and then now
what I'm doing?
Are you saying to us you've got evidence
of cartels?
Yes.
No, I'm not the head of intelligence. Ask Dumasani Kumar.
No. Because remember, it's you. You said that to me. You've got evidence. Most of your things, like you said.
When did I say this to you, leadership?
No, that documents which they put under your carpet, you regard it as evidence. And I'm saying it's not evidence.
I regarded that as information, therefore I laid a charge.
Yes.
I'm struggling with you.
But we agree that is not evidence.
What is not evidence, sir?
Those documents you have.
A judge finds that there's prima facie evidence.
I'm saying to you, we are saying the judge. I'm saying to you, is that the evidence? Because the matter is still under investigation. There's no judgment on that.
So you understand how prima facie evidence works?
I understand, yes.
Well, that's what a judge found. So the judge found enough prima facie evidence to authorize the arrest of a whole general, knowing what the implications are if it's false.
No.
Can you let that sink in?
No. Let me ask you this way, Mr. Adams. Are you blaming General Mkhwanazi to tell the country what is happening in this country? Let's start there.
Am I blaming General Mkhwanazi?
Yes, for what he has done on the 6th of July.
General Mkhwanazi played the last card available to him. He called the press conference man, and he told lies. And all
No.
and you asked me a question, let me answer.
No.
And all this was done to save his bra,
No.
Masimola, from arrest. He's admitted to that.
Who admitted to that?
General Mkhwanazi said that.
He said he was saving the national commissioner.
That's what I just said.
Where?
Chairperson, help me.
No, I'm asking you where.
Chairperson, help me. Ek is in pyn. Hier kry ek nog 'n kop.
No,
Help me.
Mr. Adams, let's not go gossip here. Because those things are maybe on the street there, not in our COCO committee where I sit.
Honorable Skosana, General Mkhwanazi says that he tried to save the National Commission.
No. Give us that evidence, Mr. Adams. I've never heard that.
Well, I'm happy to play it for you, inside or outside, sir.
Yeah, please, if you can, if you have that, please
I will
play
find it to you. I'll send it to the chairperson.
Because for me, it's for the first time I'm hearing that.
Let me quote General Mkhwanazi for you. The National Commissioner was at the gates of prison. That's what he says.
Was what?
Am I the only person in this room that heard it?
No, you're talking to me. I'm the one who's asking you.
I'm telling you what he said, Chief. You are free to dispute.
He said the president what?
He said the National Commissioner was
Yeah.
at the gates of prison. That's the reason for the press
Was
conference.
against the president.
At the gates of prison. Can I have a blackboard behind me? I want to write in big bold letters.
Oh, gates of prison. Oh my God.
No, it's not got nothing to do with God. It's got to do with fraud, corruption, and nepotism. Don't blame God for this.
Now, because of time as well,
Thank God.
you suggested that businessman Vusi, inverted commas, Matlala, because he's not yet found guilty as well. So it's still an allegation against him. Am I right?
Busikat Matlala has been jailed for 4 years. He's a criminal.
He has been jailed for 4 years.
He was jailed for 4 years. He's admitted it.
I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about now. The case.
He's still a criminal. He's a convicted criminal. Whether you like it,
Yeah.
whether you don't. He's a convicted criminal. He's a boof. He's a scallum.
Yeah, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm talking about this matter now. I'm saying to you, you are saying Vus Matala may have acted as well as you say he's a criminal. You know, whatever.
I don't say he's a criminal. The court say he's a criminal.
But I'm
No, but you must stop twisting the facts to turn your narrative
No.
here. Let's say it together. Vusi Kat Matlala is a criminal. Come work with me.
No. I'm not in a shebeen. I'm in parliament here.
But you're acting like
No. I'm not going to dance to that. I want us to have facts here.
Chief, here's the
Let
fact.
us not be.
Chief, here's the
Yeah.
fact. And your lawyer colleague next to you can confirm. Vusi Kat Matlala is a criminal.
Yeah, I'm saying to you now. To you, I'm putting this to you. What direct evidence do you possess that links the timing of that press conference to an attempt to obstruct the influence of potential criminal procedure against the National COCO Commissioner? I'm talking about evidence now.
The only evidence I have is the testimony of General Mkhwanazi.
Yeah,
His own words.
But do we all listen to him? Maybe you listen in the other way around.
If the evidence is there, it's on the YouTube, it's on everywhere. Unless you're going to discredit Mkhwanazi himself, because that is what he said. He said it. He said it himself. He was under no duress. There was no gun to his head.
So he said the National Commissioner was on the case of the prison. Why? Did he explain on the press conference?
That is what I wanted to know from this committee, is why didn't you ask him that when you had the chance?
No. You are part and parcel of the committee.
I'm not part
remember.
of this committee, Chief.
No, I'm not talking about ad hoc. He's coming back here. I'm talking about the portfolio COCO committee. Because remember, he started there, am I right?
Yes, he was there.
Yes.
Yes, he was there.
Do you agree?
Yes, he was there.
Did you ask him there then?
No, at the time, I'm still processing what was said.
Yeah, so if I'm saying to you, we are still processing that too, yeah.
You
What's
are
wrong with that?
processing. What are you processing?
What do you ask me now to say why you haven't asked him?
But he was right in front of you.
No, he's coming back here.
Well, then, hallelujah.
Chair, I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Skosana. This has been fun.